Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back. My name is Pandrea, where we learn tips and subtleties on basic sleight of hand. First things first, I want to say I'm really sorry for not posting these past few weeks as I've been really sick. I actually ended up going to the hospital and getting treated. So I will try to make that up to you. I'll try to post 2 or 3 videos to kind of just make up for the videos you haven't been getting these past few Fridays. So to move on with the video that you clicked on, today we're going to be learning the top change. I'm going to show you how to do it, when to do it, and when you should do it. I'll get more into the timing of that later. Just you'll understand more of what I mean once we get into the tutorial. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, in order for you to do the top change, you're gonna need a deck of cards. So go ahead and get out a deck of cards so we can practice the top change. Today, we're gonna be using the Ace Fulton's Casino playing cards. Got these from Art of Play. I think they're produced by Dan and Dave. I will leave a link in the description and I'll show you a quick little preview of what the website looks like if you've never seen it before. Here's the sides of the playing cards. Just so you can kind of see it all around. All right, now to open the deck, you'll see a 3 and a 7. Don't know what that means. If you know, please let me know in the comments. Highly appreciate it. All right, to take them out, this is what they look like. That's what the backs look like. Here is the Ace of Spades. Just showing you kind of like the more important cards. Here's the 2 jokers. They're exactly the same. Here's a little kind of like tip sheet, I guess, on like rules of the casino and tips that you should be doing while you're playing. You guys can pause it and read it if you'd like. But that's exactly what it looks like. Adds a little bit of authenticity, I think, in my eyes. And it comes with a double backer, but not just your standard double backer, right? It comes with a colored, which we'll actually use today for today's top change, just so you can kind of see it done. Moving on with the video. So this is how it's gonna go. First, I'm going to teach you how to do it. It'll probably take less than a minute. Top change is extremely easy to do. It's kind of the rest of the video that's gonna be really important for you to watch, because I'm gonna teach you when you should do it, when you should not do it, and how your timing needs to be when you're doing the top change. But real quick, let me just show you the mechanics of how you should be doing the top change. If you know the Elmsley count or the ghost count, you'll probably get this in 0.5 seconds. You probably already know how to do this because it's almost the same thing. But real quick, let's pretend I want to switch out this card, right? Good thing it kind of comes with a colored back. So in order to do the switch, what it looks like is just like this. That's what the switch looks like. You can point, doesn't really matter, right? But the mechanics are the same. What you want to do is when you're coming here, you want to push this card out, bring this card here. Once it hits the thumb, this card hits the thumb, you're going to apply pressure and bring your thumb back. And at the same time, underneath, you're going to push. All right. So that way your thumb's not doing all the work. All right. It's sliding back and forth. So you come here, push, and you're just gonna grab this card. That is it. All right. You don't have to do it fast, right? Doesn't have to do, you really don't have to do that. You can literally take your time with this, right? And that's exactly how it could look, or it should look. Again, under a minute, top change is not that hard. But again, it's the rest of the video that you want to watch, which we will get into right now. So the reason why the rest of the video is so important is because I'm sure you've seen a lot of YouTube videos on the top change. Like me, I've seen Alex Pandrea's, I've seen Shin. I'll leave all the links in the description too, so you guys can watch all their videos. But one thing I never liked was they stuck to one way to doing the top change, right? If you've ever watched Shin Lim's video, right? He's like, oh, I hate when people do this, right? He's like, I believe you should use a top change to point, right? Like, let's say this is their card and you want to hide it. What he would suggest is, oh, hey, can you put this card somewhere over there? Here, put it over there. Now your card switched out, right? There's other people that are like, oh no, this way is better, right? Not the whole pointing. Some people will disagree with both those methods and will refer to the box and will be like, hey, can you go ahead and put this card under the box? And then they'll put that card under the box or in the box or whatever the case may be. But I believe those are just all their opinions. And here's my opinion and my tips and subtleties on when you should do the top change. I feel like you should use all of them, right? Don't just stick to one. You should use a certain top change when you're in a certain situation. And I'll give you some scenarios right now. I'm gonna put this card away for a second. Let's pretend you're in an ambitious card routine, right? I'll leave the link somewhere up here. I forget which side it's going to be on my ambitious card routine. When you watch it, you'll realize that there's just one part where I get a double. I'll come here, right? Get a double. Come here. I'll do the Juan Tamariz double, put it in the center, and there's a moment where I grab it and pull it up here, and the card will come to the top. Now, after this moment, what I usually do is like, oh, people, you never see it face up. So I'll show you face up, and then I'll just do a pass, and they'll visually see the card come to the top. But in between that revelation and me doing the pass, I can easily do a top change. Here's what I mean. So you get your double, you do your thing, come here, yada, yada, yada. Now it's on top. Right now, people are amazed. People are like, whoa, what just happened? People are kind of talking to their friends. They're like, yo, did you see that? Did you see what just happened? And in that moment, while everyone is distracted, just do that. You don't have to hide it. You can literally just do it, right? So remember, this is the card. I can easily just do that and switch out the card while everyone's just kind of comfortable and talking, right? I didn't have to do this motion, right? I just kind of casually did it to switch out the card, right? Now their card was a nine of spades. Now I could be like, look, everyone always does it face down, right? And when you see it face down, you don't really see the full effect, right? And then boom, see? And then from here, I can come here, do the pass, come straight to the top, visually, right? Because it's face up. So there's one instance where you could use that kind of top change. Now, let's say there's an instance where you're doing a card to box routine, right? You shouldn't have to just stick with that one top change in order for you to do it, right? Stick or do the top change and then put it under the box, right? You can leave the box there, right? And you could be like, look, I want you to watch, and I'll use this card. Be like, look, I just want you to watch this card carefully. Can you put this card under the box so it doesn't get lost? And now it's under the box. Now what you can do, right, is palm this card off, right? Put it in your pocket, or whatever you want, or whatever you want to do with it. Take out the card, come here, vanish it, and be like, look, you lost track of the card, right? Because now the card is gone, right? And then you can pull it out of your pocket, right? Again, really horrible routine, really horrible presentation, but just so you can kind of get what I'm getting at. That's all I want you to understand, right? Is to use different styles of top changes in certain situations, right? Don't just stick to one, because you'll eventually get caught on it. And again, top change is for offbeat moments only, right? If you need to do it under the guise of misdirection, then the box is perfect. Again, you don't have to use the box. You'd be like, oh, hey, can you place this card somewhere over there? And then give it to them, right? Don't be shy, just give it to them and they'll place it over there. So that's really my tips on when you should be using the top change. So besides that, let's get into the outro. This concludes my video on the top change. Hopefully you liked everything. If you truly liked the video, go ahead, please leave a like. If you like the content that I'm providing, then please hit subscribe. It'll definitely help me out. If you think there's more I should probably add to the video, if there's something you want to see next, please leave it in the comments below. That way I can hear you guys' opinions and I could add these to the videos if it's a much better experience for you to watch. But again, leave it in the comments or else I'll never know. So again, thank you for watching and I will see you next week. So peace.